Welcome back to another market update with 𝗙𝗪𝗟𝗪 Strategies, and today we're highly anticipating the CPI numbers that are about to be released in a few hours, and we'll tell you guys what that will mean for Bitcoin, especially since we've had this corrective move back down, breaking all these lows at 66,400. Now, last week we had this breakout here, which got rejected instantly against these highs here, and that was at about 60,000, 70,000. So instant rejection, which we kind of did see coming. Those heavy resistance all the way here, and this is all the way back since 14th of March. But still consolidating, which is good to see. We weren't expecting it to break out and go crazy right away. It was a possibility, but slim chances on that one there. Now, since we had that correction back down to 66,000, we're kind of holding, but we're holding on a fine thread here. So we do want to continue to see the consolidation range pan out, but we're getting into a tighter squeeze, which is also good to see as well. Um, Hopefully we can squeeze to the upside. Uh, we will kind of keep an eye out to see how this kind of plays out, but if we squeeze down below and break this key support here, which is at 65, 66,000, let's say, let's just round it. We've got a good chance to come back down to 62,000 here. There's this big massive gap here as well, especially on the volume profile. We'll quickly bring that up as well. There's this massive gap here as well that would want to be filled should we break this kind of level. We've got two POCs kind of building up as well. Getting some nice consolidation here. There is a bit of a gap here, which we actually could see this kind of be filled. So we're actually put a little line on it. So that's our gap here, which is exactly at this blue line here as well anyway. That's at 68,000, let's just say 69,000. We could see a spike up to here should the CPI numbers kind of come out even or soft. But if they come in strong, we're going to see big red candles all across the markets. Um, so hopefully, it kind of stays pretty chill, and we will just range until July, maybe into August, where we see this breakout here. So we've got some time to build that into this apex. Usually, these patterns will break out again around 70% of the apex to the apex. So July, hopefully next month. We've got about a month until we see this kind of structure break out and play itself out. Now, again, we really want to see this structure hold for the bulls out there, for Bitcoin especially, um, because if we break below, it's gonna be a really hard time. I feel like we're just gonna have a really hard time to recover, because I'll actually show you guys something pretty cool here. So we'll go like this. Alright, I'm going to quickly just put on our moving averages here. That's on our 4 hour. I'm just going to quickly go on to a daily time frame. Actually, we'll just quickly show you guys how the 8 hour looks. So with the moving averages, we see that we're getting supported by 200 SMA here, which is good to see, and we really do want to see this hold and just consolidate, hopefully break out as well. On the daily, it doesn't look too great. The short moving averages are definitely turning down, but we do want to hopefully see this hold. Now, the thing I wanted to show you guys here was if we go back to last cycle, I'll just quickly show you what's happened this cycle so far. So bottom came in here. We'll do this. Bottom came in here at 15,000. Now we had a nice touch to retest 200 SMA here. This is at 20,000. Another touch here, which is at 28,000. And we actually haven't touched this 200 SMA since. Um, so we're kind of, let's say we're halfway. Um, into this cycle, especially after the halving. So, and we've only touched this 200 SMA twice at this point. Um, Now, from what we saw in the last cycle, we actually never touched after the second touch or second retest of this 200 SMA. We actually never saw it touch back again. So we might see this dip temporarily into this kind of void, but hopefully we don't get another touch back here, because if we do, then what's going to happen is we're going to see this kind of M structure play out, and that's going to be really, really bad. Which it actually would be something we would have never seen before um, on Bitcoin in terms of a cycle play itself. And I'll show you guys this going back to the previous cycle here, which is back in COVID. So here, our bottom here came in, which was at 3,000, and this was the run up to 69, oh sorry, yeah, 69k here. Now, take a good look at the moving averages here. This was the bottom, we crossed up, we touched it here. We can call this once here. Now we had another one here, this was the COVID scare, and we pretty much never touch this SMA again. This 200 SMA, um, we actually broke down kind of here, but then recaptured the 30 SMA very, very quickly. And we actually really never touched it until we got to the bear, which was back here. And this was later on into the cycle anyway. This was at the back third quarter of the cycle. Um, so massive gap here. We had a really good year or so of just uphill movement. Um, Now we're kind of emulating that on the current cycle. We've had two touches, and we shouldn't really see. We should see this for a good year of just continuous up movement. So I'll just go to a. So let's actually draw it out. We'll get a rough gauge here. I've got the wrong tool. So let's say 381 bars. We're going to copy that. We'll delete this. Now I've pasted this here. So technically, we still have about, until November 2024 of just up movement, and especially not touching. Hopefully, we shouldn't touch this 200 SMA. Sorry if my throat's being a bit groggy there, guys, but yeah, I've just been a bit sick, so bear with me there, guys. All right, but yeah, we should definitely see. We'll actually bring this back here as well. So yeah, we still have a good, at least, let's say 6+ months of bull market. Now, hopefully, and this is where I'm going to reiterate. Yeah, if we retest this 200 SMA, so if we retest this and we kind of come down like this, hit that $58,000 level, this is where things will get kind of dodgy, which we really don't want to see. But hopefully this holds and we go sideways and just go up from there. But that was something that I wanted to just show you guys out there as well on a cycle um, analytical basis, which is something that we don't really do too often here. But that is something that is cool to see, and hopefully hopefully we get the same kind of replication of that kind of trend. So we'll wait and and see how that plays out. But that's what we're kind of thinking here at Spiral Strategies. So we'll just put all these back on here, and we'll just go back onto our daily time frame. Um, and then on the 4 hour, we're actually below this 200 SMA. So hopefully we can recapture and kind of squeeze and just pretty much go sideways into this. This is what we're really kind of hoping will play out over the next couple of weeks. So we'll watch this pattern very closely. But hopefully, once we do get on the other side of this, it might take a while, and then build some positive market structure. Then it's all up from there. But in the meantime, we've really got to be careful of this $62,000 level, because if we do break down and and the Bulls take over, then this is where we're going to see this kind of scenario play out, where we can really do some damage and retest 52. But that bearish scenario is a bit unlikely. We're hoping that that doesn't happen as well. But we'll keep you guys posted. Hopefully you guys like that. Yeah, please like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to subscribe to our newsletters for buy and sell signals. Peace.